Welcome students. Today's topic is plant location, layout, quality control. All right. So in this topic, I am going to cover what is plant location, what is the definition of the plant location, then factors influencing setting up the plant location, and also the importance of plant location. Post that, I am going to cover plant layout. So what is the objective of having the plant layout, types of layout, then some sort of principle of layout. All right. And at the end, quality control. So what is the importance of quality control and what all those techniques of the quality control. So to begin with plant location, as far as definition is concerned, plant location means selecting the best site for setting up a factory or business. As name suggests, it's a site or it's a kind of location. So selecting the one of the best site for setting up a factory or business. What are those factors influencing plant location, or it can be considered while we are selecting the plant location. Okay, I've jotted down a couple of the points. So first one is proximity to raw material, right? So definitely we have to think about the proximity of the raw material. Okay, how far from where we have to take it, how much time will it take to reach to the plant location and all. Another one is availability of labor. Definitely, this is also resources of the production. So we have to also see what will be the cost of the labor, what could be the availability of the labor, right? Then transportation facilities, definitely. That is for the inbound or outbound, whatever it is, the transport facility also needs to be considered while we are choosing the plant location. Another one is power and water supply. That is most important because it is required for the operations. That means power and water as well. So we have to also think the availability of power and water supply. Next one is climate and environment. Definitely, that is also crucial. So for some of the product, climate needs to be, suppose it should not be too hot or maybe the too cold, something like that. So that also needs to be considered while we are choosing the plant location. And last but very important, the market accessibility. So once the product is produced, where to sell, right? How much time will it take to reach the market? What all market can be accessed? So the market accessibility is also considered while we are talking about while we are selecting the plant location. Now talking about the importance. What is the importance of plant location? So definitely, if you are selecting the right plant location, it will reduce the production and distribution cost. That is very, very important. The production under the production function, it is also important to reduce the production and distribution cost. And ultimately, it will lead to improve profitability, because if the reducing the production cost, it will improve the profitability and affects overall efficiency and productivity. Now moving to the next, that is plant layout. What is plant layout? So as far as plant layout is concerned, it is the arrangement of mechanisms. Plant layout, it is nothing but the arrangement of machines, equipments, and facilities within a factory, right? So after selecting the plant location, now it comes to plant layout. What could be the plant layout? How the machine will be fixed? What all equipment will be there, right? And what facilities required within a factory? Now talking about what is the objective to have the efficient plant layout. So objective is the efficient utilization of a space and resources, definitely. Smooth flow of material and work. So for an example, raw material placed in one of the department, which is suppose 500 meter or 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer away, it would be difficult for movement, right? So smooth flow of material and work, and then minimize of material handling and movement. That is also important. If you are going for the batch production, right? One after one, or maybe the job production, right? One after one, it is important to have the material and handling at the same place. Then better supervision and safety, right? The supervision will be reduced if it is placed at the same layout. All right. Now talking about the types of layout, what are types? So I have jotted down three, important layouts. One is product line layout, another one is process functional layout, and third one is fixed position layout. I'll go one by one. So product line layout, as name suggests, machine arranged in sequence of operations, right? So one line finished, then another line will be started. So one finished is raw material for the other machines, something like that. So machine arranged in sequence of operations. Next one is process functional layout. So machine grouped by function. Okay. So one function, all machine in one group, another function, all machine in the other group. Next one is fixed position layout. So product remains stationary, equipment moves. Okay. So product remains stationary and equipment moves. In that situation, fixed position layout will be considered. Now talking about the principles of plant layout, or how, you know, what all things will be considered while we are talking about a good plant location. The first one is minimum movement, definitely, because maybe the uh, hands movement or material movement, it will be costly. So minimum movement. Another one is maximum space utilization, right? Maximum space utilization. And third one is flexibility for future change. That is most important, right? See, suppose there is enhancement or maybe innovation in the machinery, right? So there should be a kind of, you know, flexibility to accommodate that as well in future. If there is new machine will be installed, so there should be something like, it can be accommodated, so flexible enough for future change. Moving to the next, the quality control. What is quality control? So quality control, as name suggests, ensures the product meet desired standards and specification. So here the key point is the product meets desired standard and specification. What is the importance of quality control? So quality control is to maintain product consistency and reliability, reduces defects and wastage, and enhances customer satisfaction. That is most important. So ultimate goal of the quality control is to enhances customer satisfaction. All right. What all techniques that is used for the quality control? Very simple. The first step is, or the first technique, I would say, that is the inspection procedure. So inspect all, batch wise or maybe the product wise, depends upon the volume of the production. Then a statistical quality control, that is SQC. Okay, based upon the selection of the random sample, something like that. Then use of control chart, that is also important. Based upon the control chart, have to be tick marked whether all has been followed or not. Then sampling method, so it depends upon, how much sample can be checked for maybe the batch wise or from the production. All right, so that's it for today's topic. I hope you understood it. Keep practicing at your side. Do let me know if you have any questions. Please visit my urban profile. Thank you.